after missing the last 4 games. Mark Jonette and Brad Meyer are the referees. Devin Mills and Mark Shuchik work the lines. From Chicago and Belleville, we welcome you to Rogers Hometown Hockey. Blown on at center, and over the line comes Connor Brown. Brown taken to the corner. Eric Gustafsson was right on him. He's watched closely by Shabbat and knocked down. Stützle will bat it back in his own end for Gambrell. Taves on the attack. Nice pass through the legs, right in front. Hagel with a chance, and Murray comes up with a stop.
It's just how you play when you're a guy playing 27 minutes a game. And how about Hagel? This shot.
Laid out for Hardman. Lost it at the line. Stützle will fire it right on net. It's off the mask of Fleury. Seth Jones has got it back. Now brought back by Tyler Ennis. He'll hand it off for Paul. And he catches up with Formanton in stride. Bad save made by Fleury. We know Formanton can fly, and he turned down the Jets there to get a break.
And then here's the long pass from Paul to Formanton, and DeHaan doesn't have a chance. I mean, he just blows. And Fleury certainly is a big part of that with 36 saves and came out with nothing.
Josh Norris over the line, drops it off for Shabbat. Big save by Fleury, and the rebound skipped away from Tkachuk.
To open the scoring in this game, first his play here to Shabbat, and right across to the one-timer. Getting on the road certainly is the one part of gelling a team together, and for the Senators, this trip comes at a good time.
Chance here for Sanford. Pulls the trigger. It's kicked out by Fleury. Rebound, and Fleury stops Zub.
1 minute remaining.
Final minute of play here in the first. Kane on the puck. Partick Kane turning around from Tkachuk. It's a long shift for Ottawa. Scores! Brendan Hagel.
3 shots on this elongated shift, which traps the Senators' #1 line in the defensive zone. And eventually, this is going to find its way into the net by Hagel. But it's a lot of other good plays that happen here. Seth Jones, who I don't even believe is on the ice anymore, made a number of good plays towards the net. Kubalik had a couple of chances. So, I mean, in 4 periods of play, he's had 48 shots and he's allowed 1 goal. And, of course, that was in the loss 1-0 to the St. Louis Blues. And in 03-04, the Penguins really struggled when he started his career.
Pushed it into the corner. DeBrincat back on the puck. He'll go to the point for Jones. Jones for Kane. Partick Kane with a shot, and Murray got a piece of that. DeBrincat for Kane. The point. Jones will slide it back along the boards. Kane on it again. Partick Kane right in front. Great chance. Rebound scores! Partick Kane! Power play goal!
Who keeps that puck alive, or that would have been out of the zone. He gives it to Kane. You've got to know he's such a threat to hit the seam to DeBrincat, who is their shooter, that you've got to seal that seam. And when you seal the seam, he just drops it low to Taves. Taves walks it off the goal line, comes right into the net, and all that scramble at the net with Carpenter going to the net, it opens up a lane for 88 to walk right in.
Shabbat to the line. Batherson throws it on net. Fleury the save. Rebound in front. Fleury scrambling, and he's trying to block it at the side of the net as Batherson will go after it. Shabbat hands it across, and a one-timer by Norris is stopped. Norris will hand it off, and now it is brought in. Here's Stützle, backdoor pass. Fleury getting over there, but the Senators can't get it on net.
If he keeps on the track he's on, I don't think it'll take him very long and be right there. And you're chasing Stan Mikita and Bobby Hull. You know you're in.
Off the draw at center, and now Taves won the faceoff. Got it back to the point. Seth Jones with a shot that goes wide. Taves back on the puck. Jonathan Taves around back in the net for Hagel, being watched by Shabbat. Throws it towards it and scores! I think Hagel snuck that one through for his second of the night.
He's going to have a chuckle over this as this comes through the legs of Shabbat. Remember, this is way, way far out on the tops of the circles. Now you've got Carpenter in front of the net with Norris, and I just think Murray just doesn't track this at all. He doesn't see it one bit. And I understand there's people screening you. He's 6'4", 6'3".
Murphy goes after it. He is tripped up by Connor Brown. Goes awkwardly on the boards. Penalty coming up here to Brown. as Marc-Andre Fleury heads to the Chicago bench. Partick Kane on it at center, tipped it across for Gustafsson. Gustafsson throws it back over, scores! Partick Kane, his second of the night. 4-0 Chicago.
There's your penalty, and then this puck right across the seam, and I'm thinking that Partick Kane probably was coming off the bench for the goaltender, and he comes right into the sweet spot.
2 goals in 55 seconds. Partick Kane now passes Steve Larmer for third all-time in Chicago goals. And here come the Senators, and they score just like that. Alex Formenton snaps it by Marc-Andre Fleury, and Ottawa's on the board.
Reeling and don't have a lot of confidence holding leads, and this is just straight in, and a puck that Fleury's got to have. This is outside the dots. I don't believe it touches anything. I don't think it went off the stick. I really don't. I think it came above the stick. We'll have another look to see if maybe it did, but it goes right above his glove. He misses it, and the end of that hat trick there, and a play across from Case.
Nick Paul with a backhand shot that gets through, and it's stopped by Fleury. Pass up onto the wing. Sanford drives the goal. Backhand stopped by Fleury, and it rolls to the corner. Gustafsson up with it. Long pass ahead for Kane. Partick Kane checks up, waits for help, throws it at front. Great save by Murray off Kirby Dach. Tyler Ennis hands it off for Tierney, trying to go back to Ennis. Collision, and they lose the puck, and here comes Chicago. Kubalik with it for Kane, going to the net. Hat-trick for Partick Kane.
He hasn't played a game in 11 days. I don't know how much he's skated. They really didn't hand out a lot of information on what he's been up to, but I'll tell you what, he's been up to quite a bit tonight. Off the skate, to the stick, kept it in front of him the whole way to shield it away from Tierney, picked his head up.
It'll be 7 straight wins for the Blackhawks against Ottawa. Formenton is stopped by Fleury.
Hey, you don't just shut it off. This is a much more difficult save than the one from far out on the dot that he let in from Formenton. And I mentioned Formenton seems to be the only Senator that has really had some really good looks at Fleury. He does have the lone goal in that one there.
Here comes Nick Paul, one last rush, slides it through the crease to the corner. And the Chicago Blackhawks will finally get their first win of the season. 5-1 over